in Spokane, Washington, where they have military tactics, they have military training, military vehicles. And they're saying you, the constitutionalist, you're the problem, you, the gun owner, you're the problem as well. Stay tuned. This is the INFOWARS Nightly News.
Sold out for weeks due to the difficult and extensive proprietary process behind its creation, the exclusive INFOWARS Life Secret 12 formulation is now back in stock in the last limited shipment of 2014. The most bioactive form that has been created with our proprietary process. This ultra-clean vitamin B12 nutraceutical has been carefully crafted and developed over the last 2 years and is based on cellular science of how your body actively absorbs essential nutrients. Secret 12 is taken by mouth, right on the tongue, and then swallowed. No needles, no injections. Vitamin B12 deficiency is linked to scores of serious problems. And Secret 12 is a fusion of 2 organic, proprietary forms of vitamin B12, bringing you a true nutraceutical quality vitamin B12. Secret 12. Secret 12 is an excellent Christmas gift and is tailor-made to boost your New Year's resolutions. Supplies of Secret 12 are very limited. Secure yours today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. 2015 is almost here, and with it comes those New Year's resolutions to finally transform your body the way you want it. There's a reason over 88% of New Year's resolutions fail. Make this year different by equipping yourself with Oxy Powder, the next level in cleansing the body naturally. Using super oxygenation, Oxy Powder, available through InfoWarsLife.com, gently cleanses the body while you sleep with easy capsules. Tens of thousands of individuals have used Oxy Powder to cleanse their bodies and aid in their transformations. Even InfoWars Nightly News Director Rob Dew has been using Oxy Powder with incredible success.
Took it that first day, and then I took it for 6 more days after that. 12 pounds melted off in about a week. I'd say a week, 7 days.
2015 can be different. Diet and exercise are important, but a lot of us have already tried that. Oxy Powder flushes it out. Secure your Oxy Powder at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139.
Well, they doubled down, they tripled down. Now the Spokane, Washington Sheriff's Department is outright refusing to back off the comments that they made last week. Of course, I'm referring to the deputy who said they need MRAP's military vehicles to go after the constitutionalists and the gun owners. They said, hey, these guys are stockpiling weapons and we have to be prepared for that. Then the sheriff comes out, he says, hey, you guys at InfoWars, you're hate mongers, you're taking this thing out of context. Even though I don't see how you can take that clip out of context because you have the lady asking the question, the guy responding to the question, but somehow, according to the sheriff, that is taking it out of context. And coming up this weekend, InfoWars, as well as many other patriots, are going to be out there in Spokane, Washington to ask the sheriff's department what exactly the hell is going on. And to more on that, we have our reporters in the field. And we're joined by Darren McBreen on the scene in Spokane Valley. Darren, tell us what's going on up there.
Well, that's right, Shakari. We are here in occupied Spokane Valley, Washington, where recently, basically, we're investigating comments that were recently made by a Spokane County deputy who said, he's basically talking about their recent acquisition of an NRAP. It's a mine-resistant vehicle used in combat situations in Iraq and Afghanistan. Well, now it's here in the city, and he's saying that it will be utilized to go against constitutionalists and gun owners. Now, a lot of people are very concerned, obviously, about these comments, but I'm here to tell you that this guy is simply regurgitating what he learned in training. And get this, Jakari, we recently found out that he got much of his training from the Southern Poverty Law Center. That's right, the SPLC is now training, not just here in Spokane, but all across the board, all across the United States. They are training the nation's police departments.
Yeah, and SPLC, they're the ones who like to say that everybody's a hate group, pretty much. If you don't follow their narrative, that's what's going on. And we've previously seen, I believe it was a SWAT commander in the state of Illinois. He said, yes, we need these things for all these returning veterans. These guys, they know to come back home and make IEDs. I don't know if there's a rash of IEDs that aren't making the news, but this is the justification for these vehicles.
Well, that's right. And for those who aren't familiar with the Southern Poverty Law Center, they're a nonprofit organization. A lot of their funding comes from George Soros and the like, a multi-million-dollar organization. They're growing every year, and every year they release their annual watch list. It's a terror watch list. It's a right-wing extremist list. And I'm going to read to you some of the people and organizations that have been listed, and this will blow your mind because some of the people that are listed as potential terrorists, as potential right-wing extremists, are Ron Paul, for example, may be, according to them, be a right-wing extremist. There's also Chuck Baldwin. There's Alex Jones. He's public enemy #1. He's there on their list because of his massive influence with lots of people. They say he is very, very dangerous. So, and they also list, it's basically guilt by association, because they do include real homegrown right-wing extremists like the KKK, Klansmen, neo-Nazis, but they mix these guys in with true American patriots, and it confuses young people like this guy who just, got on the police department. He's in training. He's seeing a real threat, but then they put in Ron Paul, constitutionalists like you and I in the mix.
That's exactly right. Like you said, they have legitimate threats, and then they try to just throw into anybody else. Okay, so they buy this, so let's just slip in these other few guys. Now, Darren, I know you guys have a lot of stuff going on out there, so just tell us what's coming up this weekend on the Saturday.
That's right. Well, we are inviting everybody to come out this Saturday and join us, and it's going to be in Spokane Valley, right there at the police department at 2:00 p.m. We want to open up a dialogue. We want to communicate with not only the sheriff, but federal agencies across the board who are attempting to militarize the police. And attempting, I mean, let's just say they've done it, okay? This is an occupying force. The police departments across the board, they behave like an occupying army, and the residents of this county and all across the country, where they're getting pretty tired of it. They don't want to see MRAPs patrolling their neighborhoods, and that is the message that they are sending this Saturday. No more, and they want that thing out of here. They want that MRAP to go back to where it came from.
That's exactly right. Not just there. We see other places as well. They have them in the St. Louis, not the St. Louis, well, they have them in St. Louis, but I was going to say the San Diego school system, many other places as well. They have them at Ohio State. And a lot of people are asking, why do you guys need those things to just patrol our streets? And hopefully you guys will get somewhat of an answer this Saturday, but hopefully they will also come to their senses and realize they don't need these things for everyday situations. Well, Darren McBreen, I'll let you guys get back to work. Thank you for your time.
All right, Chikari, thank you.
Coming up after this break with a special report from Dan Badandi and Leanne McAdoo is me asking what's going on with the NSA and the elf on the shelf. Stay tuned. This is the InfoWars Nightly News.
The Molon Lave Silver Coin, certified by the Provident Mint. This 1-ounce silver round is 0.999% fine silver, inspired by the legendary Spartan king Leonidas and his refusal to lay down arms in defiance of Emperor Xerxes. Molon Lave, that's Greek for come and take it. This is available now at InfoWarsStore.com. Act now as supplies are limited. And don't forget, free shipping and a free gift. That's InfoWarsStore.com.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com and to help others during Christmas by teaching them about the powerful benefits of silver. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
An elected official.
Yeah, but we the people said no. Why are they still trying to push this through? These people aren't elected. That's unconstitutional. That's treason, sir. You understand that? Agenda 21, that's from the United Nations. That's what you're trying to push. Dan Badandi for InfoWars.com, and we're in Providence, Rhode Island, where unelected officials have just taken it upon themselves to push through a draconian bill called Roadmap Rhode Island. And Roadmap Rhode Island is nothing more than the United Nations Agenda 21, and they did this without the approval of the elected officials or the registered voters.
We have towns and communities that have land that will be impacted, property that will be impacted, and if you put large groups of subsidized housing by HUD, who, by the way, get their money from the taxpayers. So indirectly, we are paying for all of this, and our children will continue to pay for it. It feels like we're going to be sodomized for the rest of our lives by big government, big brother. And if you take money from these people, you're going to be married to them for the rest of your life. And your community, our children, our life. My kids want to leave the state of Rhode Island because they want to live better. They don't want to have to live with mom. And Governor Chafee, the numbers you quoted about unemployment, they don't take into account the people who have been unemployed for so long. They don't show up.
I do not agree with the accusations. I can understand how people have been misled by things that have been said. And I think it's very unfortunate. And I think that the people who have started the misinformation should be held accountable as well. I will vote in support because I believe it's a good plan.
It's your paycheck.
I believe, no, it's not my paycheck. I have zero job security, just so that you know.
I will vote for this plan because I think it's a good plan. It's just a plan. It doesn't rewrite the Constitution. It doesn't break the laws. But it is something that I think will help Rhode Island move in a direction different from the one that you're unhappy with right now. Thank you.
Treason!
Treason.
Are there any other members of the council that want to comment?
We help the communities with HUD money.
But does this
There's a
money
good dialogue to happen here this morning.
But doesn't this money come with strings attached to it?
Strings attached?
As in what kind of development is subsidized or supported?
No, it was all local grown. When we went to East Natick or to Conimicut, those communities in Warwick that were eligible for CDGB money, it was the neighbors that came and said, we want a sidewalk, we want better drainage, and that's what we did.
But this plan, in order to
Oakland
access
Beach,
some...
East Natick,
With Roadmap RI, will
Central
this
Falls.
plan require that communities adhere to HUD standards in order to take some of that money?
Well, there's some standards. I mean, you can't waste the money. It has to be spent according to wise parameters.
But
You don't want
stories like-
graft,
Talk to us
and
about
there's some good government standards.
But
Talk
Governor,
to
where's
us
the
about
vote of the
eminent
people on
domain,
this?
Governor. Is there anything in this
No,
plan that says
no,
we're going
no.
to take people's land?
No, the
Where's the
courts
vote
have
of-
ruled on behalf of property taxpayers over and over again.
Where's the vote
on
of the
private
people,
property,
sir?
excuse me, on private property.
Where's the vote of the people?
Over and over again. I know, I've dealt with zoning at the local level for many, many years. All the private property issues in the courts are very strong on protecting private property, as they will continue to be.
So that story about the handicap ramp at the lady's house...
I don't know
in
yet, I
Ohio,
don't know. I think
You don't
the
think that's
bike
gonna
ramp went
happen?
right in front of somebody's house. I suppose there's some, I don't want to refute, I think it was Mr. Stenhouse's
And Governor,
story, but it seemed
Where's the vote of the people on this thing?
not common to what I've encountered here in Rhode Island.
Are you
Where's the vote
surprised
of the
at the
people,
vocal
and where's the
opposition to
constitutionality of this project, sir? Why isn't the
Getting
people
a lot
voting
of-
on this?
I'm an elected official.
Yeah, but we the people said no. Why are they still trying to push this through? These people aren't elected. That's unconstitutional. That's treason, sir. You understand that?
Okay.
Agenda 21, that's from the United Nations. That's what you're trying to push.
Are
Go
you
on to the
surprised
plan.
at the vocal opposition to that?
Yes, because we've
course,
worked
I-
so
well, the
hard to
question
have
is-
public input over the last 18 months. A lot of outreach, as you heard some testimony. I heard about it, I came out, I participated, I was welcomed immediately into the dialogue. Of course, they're here today, and that's good, expressing their opinion, so on we go.
Governor, why do you think people are against this plan?
There's some against it and some for it. I was very happy to hear those that are expressing their opinions. There were a lot in favor. I'm sure if you were here, you heard those also.
Is this not a violation of the Constitution, sir? Eminent domain? Yes, it is, sir. It's treason.
Then there'd be lawyers taking us to court.
No, this is treason,
That's
sir.
not
This is
happening.
Agenda 21 by the United Nations. We are onto this.
Governor, you ready?
That's high treason,
When
sir.
the General Assembly takes this,
That's a Governor of Rhode Island,
do
folks.
they need to vote on it?
I don't think so, Kate.
These people here supporting high treason against the Constitution of the United States.
And there's nothing in here. that
Private
says
property
they
rights are
want
trying to distinct.
No, of course not.
Are there any members of the council at this time?
Straight ahead, Governor.
We the people, Governor, not we the officials. We the people. The Constitution comes first. We will not comply with the roadmap Rhode Island.
How are you an investigative reporter and challenging him about we the people?
Because
really
this is
your rule?
pure unconstitutional here.
What's unconstitutional about it?
Eminent domain, I mean, do you not